Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. I'm Nye.
I'm Mako.
I'm not.
There you go.
That's very philosophical.
So Trance, I had a weird thing happen to me last night. So I was watching some movies I've never watched before. Paul and Men Who Stare at Goats. Both of which I highly recommend to anybody who's never seen either one. And
Very strange.
Well, what was going on is I watched Paul, nothing special there. It's a really fun movie. And then I put on Men Who Stare at Goats. I've never seen that before. And one of the events that happens in that movie is all of the main characters end up being on LSD. And at about that time, while I was running the video, all of a sudden, my computer monitor started to go yellow. Now, you gotta understand,
That's a dying cable.
I have two monitors. The one on the right-hand side was not turning yellow, the one on the left-hand side was. And so I was sitting there going, like, my first thought was, oh dear God, please tell me my graphics card isn't going. And then I realized, wait, no, that wouldn't be possible. Then the right-hand monitor would be going too. My second thought was, is there some function on this video that makes my computer go on LSD too? I did actually think this, as depressing as that may be.
I love how you qualified this as a 2.
As a 2?
Makes my computer go on LSD too, as if there's something already making...
In addition to the characters in the movie?
Yeah.
Like,
The joke is that Nye is high.
I don't... No, I'm not. I don't know if there's any, videos that do this, but I can kind of imagine if you're running a video in VLC Media Player, I can kind of imagine that some movies could potentially put a code in that would cause VLC to do those types of changes. They'd have to ask you
not to your entire monitor.
Potentially.
No, it would be... It could be done, but more as a virus than anything else.
Well, I mean, that could be a thing, too. But it was something that just caught my attention, and it was a thought that I had, and I guess it was really late at night and I was tired or something, because I don't think I would normally have had that thought, but I seriously had the thought of, oh my god, my computer is tripping balls.
It's okay, the balls are inert.
That said, really good movie with Ewan McGregor and George Clooney and Jeff Bridges and freaking, what's his name? God damn it, the guy in American Beauty.
Oh, Frankie Muniz.
No.
Good old, what's his
Yeah,
name? He was the greatest one of all.
No, the guy, he's freaking,
Sir not appearing in this film?
He's, god damn it, Lex Luthor in, the most recent Superman films. Like, even if you don't know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. John Cusack, no, not John Cusack, no, that's not it. God damn it, I can't remember his name.
Joe Pesci.
No. Have you never seen American Beauty?
Gabriel Iglesias.
And that would be a comedian. So, also not this actor. So now you're just guessing.
Who is John
Frank
Malkovich?
No, it's not John Malkovich.
It should be Frank Welker. It should always be Frank Welker.
Nah, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But, like, it was just really... It was really well done. It's just this really just phenomenally well done movie. About, as the title suggests, men who stare at goats.
Folks, if you are coming into this LP expecting conversation relevant to the game, you don't know Nye's channel very well, do you?
I actually had a comment yesterday, actually, from someone who said he actually prefers this sort of commentary as opposed to game-related commentary.
He enjoys story time with Nye.
Yeah,
That's
actually exactly how he mentioned it too.
I actually caught that one. I made mention of this before because you told me, but that was in the lost commentary. You've told me before people wouldn't mind if I added, some of the commentary on the YouTube things.
Yep.
I'm trying, people, but YouTube and me don't get along very well when it comes to commentary.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it keeps insisting on using a very specific combination of naming that I cannot permit it to do.
That is interesting and weird.
Yeah, I really don't know what their issue is, but it's not helping me whatsoever.
So this is going well. It's a link to later when things will get hard, but...
There really isn't much you can say, unfortunately. Like, there are zombies, there is your lawn, and they don't last long enough to even step on the tarmac
my
at this
pool,
point.
yeah.
Or the grass.
Well, a little bit later
AstroTurf.
on, I'll have cause to panic every once in a while, but right now I don't. Right now, the toughest job I have is making sure to click on the sun in order to drop repeaters.
See, at this point, they aren't even hitting the AstroTurf.
I think my lawn isn't AstroTurf. I have a feeling that I actually have a lawn. Like a lawn.
No, that's what the lighter colored squares are.
Well, you roll it out like a freaking carpet at the beginning of the game, so...
That's how pre-seeded sod
Yeah.
comes.
Yep.
Oh,
There's actually a place just, not necessarily down the street from my house, but very close to my house that actually sells pre-seeded lawns for people. And apparently, one name of grass is centipede, apparently. But they typically have the rolls that you can just, as I'm driving by, I glance over and I can see into their yard where they have like all of their stuff, their trucks and everything, and you can see the rolls of lawn in there.
lots of coins over there for you.
Oh, yay!
Money.
But yeah,
Nope.
it also cracks me up because I remember watching Penn and Teller's Bullshit, a show which I highly recommend to everybody with a brain. And
Well, that puts me straight out.
well, there you go. Don't worry, it puts Max straight out too. You're in good company. But
That's an interesting pattern for your three Peters.
how so?
I noticed you only built on those outer rows rather than first the outer rows, then filled it on the inner.
It's because the inner require me to also build a lily pad, and I just haven't decided to do that yet.
Yeah,
Besides
but
outer,
it does produce a lovely amount of focused fire on the pool row, and the pool row is a very dangerous area.
well, it produces the exact same amount of fire on every row, which is the other reason why I do it. Like, it's not just the pool row, it's every lane has 3-peter fire. Now I have focused
Right.
fire on the pool row. So it's, there's no point putting this stuff on the outer rows is the thing here. But I remember watching on Penn and Teller, there was some issue with some guy who he was living in a housing development that had a covenant, and one of the things it said was that you must have this particular type of grass in your lawn, and it must be kept up at all times, and yada yada blah blah blah. And somehow, like, his particular lawn was not working. It was constantly dying. Somehow he got put in jail over this. But I couldn't help but, remember about this, that it's St. Augustine, which is apparently a really shitty lawn.
Crazy Dave's car key.
So now we can go visit Crazy Dave's shop, which is fantastic. So now he can sell us stuff. Crazy Dave's Tiddly Dinkies. Twiddly Dinkies.
Might want to shop that name around a bit.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it should be Tiddly Dinkies. That's just
Notice he's got the bottom left.
War and Peace,
Ah.
yeah.
Yes.
So, Crazy Dave will gradually refill his shop with random things that I will typically want. He has exactly one item that I really want right now,
You ate slot?
but I can't afford. No.
The double.
I will say the rake is really nice, and the double sunflower is really worthless.
Oh no, the double sunflower is amazing.
The rake is funny because it's cheap. It's not that effective, but it has its uses.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, what the rake basically places a rake on one random spot at the beginning of every level, and the first zombie to get
It's not random.
It's not.
Wherever your first zombie will be, it'll be on the row with the rake.
Oh, okay. But anyway, when the rake goes down, the first zombie to step on it sideshow bobs himself straight off the level.
Yep.
So.
And the double sunflower is not useless, not by a long shot. It's
I find it's not as good as... Yeah, you get, in the long run, one more row of plants, but I just find it takes up a precious slot that could be better filled. Also, the rake is really nice because it buys you a lot of time at the start of the level, and it lasts for multiple levels.
Mm-hmm. I thought it's more or less permanent, isn't it?
It's only one rake. So once the rake is used, then it goes away.
I thought it was you got a rake for the next 3 levels.
Or I forget what it is. It's limited. You have to rebuy it over and over and over is the point.
Yeah, you do. But you spend 200 gold, which is very easy to make.
Oh no, what I'm
saying,
I'm telling Mako, it's not permanent.
Yeah, keep in mind also, like, this is another case of game I have not actually played for some time, so...
Yep. But yeah,
for all I know, I could be wrong too. Fortunately, I've got the internet.
Oh, I can go look. I'm gonna have the money by the end of this, thing.
Yeah, I played all the way. I played through the entirety of the game all the way through, but this was before it had the Game of the Year update, so like I don't even have achievements to show for it. It's just
I'm still missing 3 achievements. I'll probably never get them.
It costs 200, lasts for 3 levels. It is automatically placed in the lane where the first zombie will appear, and the zombie that steps on it gets hit and dies. This makes it incredibly potent, because it's so cheap and it gives you so much more time to set up sunflowers, that it's a massively useful thing. Also, it can kill anything. Anything. There are video of the rake taking out gargantuars.
Yeah. It's really unlikely you'll get a gargantuar to hit it, though.
If the gargantuar is the first zombie to spawn, which can happen, it will die on the rake.
No, we got that.
Unlikely, though.
We're just saying that, it's probably unlikely that will happen.
Yeah.
It can happen, doesn't mean it will happen.
Exactly.
It's only late game, but yeah, it can happen, and that is interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's a really useful tool. It's just not one that I use very often, because I don't feel like buying it every 3 levels.
Just another example of how everyone's playstyle in this game is a little different.
Just an example of me being lazy as hell.
There's something else he sells that I feel I should mention, but it's not really all that useful or important. He sells pool cleaners. You might notice we've got a pair of lawnmowers right there. Yeah, they ain't gonna do diddly crap because water. Mm-hmm. So pool cleaners replace those 2, and they work just like you might think they do.
Yeah. Uh-oh. The shit has hit the fan. Let's go to the shop. So he sells pool cleaners, however, that costs me 1,000. I don't really feel like it. We can't use the twin sunflowers right now. We want them, believe me, but we can't use them. So I'm going to go for the 8th slot. 9 slots is 20,000. We're not going to be getting that for a while. And we're not going to be playing for a while, folks, or at least until tomorrow. We'll see you later.